Hogs handle West Virginia, win 6th straight. Fayetteville, Arkansas did its part in the Big 12/SEC Challenge on Saturday. The Razorbacks, in front of a lively crowd in Bud Walton Arena, defeated West Virginia 77-68 to extend their winning streak to 6 games and hand the Mountaineers their 5th loss in as many games. Arkansas moves to 16-5 overall and 12-1 in Fayetteville. Sophomore forward Jaylin Williams continued his recent tear, finishing with 12 points and career-high 15 rebounds. It is his 5th double-double in the last 7 games and 7th consecutive game scoring in double figures. For good measure, Williams took a pair of charges in the win, bringing his season total to 27. Arkansas outscored West Virginia by 16 points in Williams' 36 minutes. OD's Toney, the transfer from Pittsburgh, led the Razorbacks with 19 points, including 11 in the second half, on an efficient 6 of 8 shooting and 7 rebounds. He also matched a season high with 3 assists. JD Notae, the SEC's leading scorer entering the weekend, battled foul trouble in the first half and played only 3 minutes. He still finished with 15 points, second only to Toney, on 6 of 8 from the floor. Arkansas also got a near double-double from Stanley Umud, who pitched in 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. The Razorbacks' big, physical lineup got them off to a solid start again and set the tone early. By the 15-12 mark in the first half, Arkansas led 16-5. It led by as many as 11 points prior to halftime and 19 in the second half. West Virginia pulled within 5 points with 12:21 remaining thanks to a 16-2 run, but the Razorbacks responded with an 8-0 run of their own to regain control. Arkansas led by at least 6 points the rest of the way. Kedrian Johnson scored a team-high 18 points for the Mountaineers on 5 of 9 shooting, including 4 of 5 from 3-point range, and Taz Sherman added 15 points. Former Razorbacks forward Gabe Osabuohian scored 7 points and grabbed 3 rebounds in 13 minutes before fouling out. Sean McNeil, West Virginia's second leading scorer this season, finished with 7 points on 3 of 11 from the field. 329-2H, Arkansas 71, West Virginia 62. JD Notae just drove to the rim and added a tough runner. He is up to 13 points and is the 4th Arkansas player in double figures today. Jaylin Williams has a career-high 14 rebounds to go with 12 points. He also has 2 blocks and 2 steals. OD's Toney leads Arkansas with 17 points, his most in a game since adding 20 in the loss to Vanderbilt. 605-2H, Arkansas 66, West Virginia 54. The Razorbacks took the Mountaineers' best punch and fired right back, answering them run for run. After West Virginia pulled within 5, OD's Toney and Jaylin Williams teamed up for an 8-0 run that included a big time and a 1 from Williams. Davonte Davis and JD Notae have since added score. Davis came seconds after he missed a left corner 3. He followed the miss, poked the ball away from a Mountaineers player, and got a reverse layup to fall. Arkansas is plus 12 in his 22 minutes today. He hasn't shot the ball very well, but he's given solid energy and been active with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. 12-21-2H, Arkansas 54, West Virginia 49. Just when it looked like the Razorbacks had this game in the bag, West Virginia punches back and gets right back into it. The Mountaineers are on a 16-2 run over the last 2:58 and have cut their deficit to 5 for the first time since the 16:25 mark in the first half. The length and activity in their zone has given Arkansas fits of late. Kedrian Johnson has 12 points for West Virginia and Malik still has 11. Both teams are shooting over 50% in the second half. 15-49-2H, Arkansas 52, West Virginia 33. The last 24 seconds pretty much sum up this game. JD Notae, right out of the last break, picked the pocket of a Mountaineers guard, then added a layup. West Virginia then turned the ball over on its ensuing possession by throwing the ball to no one in particular. Arkansas is winning the rebounding battle 28-14, and the Mountaineers are just 2 of 13 from 3. The Razorbacks are plus 16 in Notae's 8 minutes today. 16-13-2H, Arkansas 50, West Virginia 33. Bob Huggins calls for time yet again before the first scheduled break of the second half. Arkansas has the building hot. The Razorbacks starting lineup has made play after play just since halftime that has got the crowd really engaged. OD's Toney assisted to Trey Wade for a dunk. Jaylin Williams knocked down a 3 assisted by JD Notae. Stanley Umud added a layup plus the foul, and Wade, standing on the left wing, also hit Toney for an alley-oop. Toney and Umud each have a team-high 12 points, and Williams has 9 points and 11 rebounds. Toney also leads with 3 assists. West Virginia is 1 of 4 shooting with a turnover since halftime. Half, Arkansas 38, West Virginia 29. The Razorbacks did not have leading scorer JD Notae for the final 16:34 of the first half. but they held their own in his absence. Arkansas outscored the Mountaineers by 3 points as he sat with 2 fouls. The combination of Stanley Umude, Odie's Toney and Jaylin Williams carried the bulk of the load. Umude leads the Razorbacks with 9 points on 3 of 6 shooting and 5 rebounds. Toney added 8 points and 4 rebounds. Williams is doing his usual thing with 6 points, 9 rebounds and 2 charges drawn, pushing him to 27 for the season. West Virginia players are 1 of 6 shooting when he is the nearest defender. With Notae out, Davonte Davis and Chris Likes played fairly well. They combined for 8 points and 2 assists. Malik Curry leads West Virginia with 11 points. Bob Huggins has already played 12 guys. Gabe Osabuohian has 2 points, 3 rebounds and 3 fouls so far. 351, 1H, Arkansas 28, West Virginia 21. The offenses on both sides are not having great halves, but defensive effort has been present since the jump. Jaylin Williams just took his second charge of the day, giving him 27 for the season. He has 4 points, 8 rebounds, 1 block and 1 steal to this point. The Razorbacks hold a somewhat comfortable lead despite having not made a shot from the floor in nearly 5 minutes. Their last bucket was by Odie's Toney at the 8:36 mark. Gabe Osabuohian came up with a steal moments ago and added a dunk for his first point. Stanley Umude will be at the line when play resumes. 7:49, 1H, Arkansas 24, West Virginia 14. Odie's Toney, again, has the only score for the Razorbacks over the last couple of minutes. He attacked the rim in transition and got a contested layup to drop. Toney has 6 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists in 12 minutes, and Arkansas is plus 10 in his run. He just went to the bench after committing a frustration foul, though. Jaylin Williams has 4 points and 6 rebounds, and Davonte Davis has 2 points in his 9 minutes. Arkansas is plus 4 with him on the floor. 10:14, 1H, Arkansas 22, West Virginia 11. Neither team has made a field goal in a while. The Mountaineers' drought is 227, and Arkansas is 307. Odie's Toney has the only point since the last break after a trip to the free throw line. 11:44, 1H, Arkansas 20, West Virginia 11. Davonte Davis has played admirably off the bench in place of JD Notae, who picked up a pair of fouls before the first media timeout. Operating as the team's point guard, he just drove the left elbow, stopped on a dime then hit a short mid-range jumper. Good stuff. Additionally, he's done a nice job hitting Jaylin Williams in some high-low stuff in the half court. Also found a cutting Odie's Toney along the baseline, and Toney attacked the rim and got to the free throw line. Malik Curry has a team-high 4 points for the Mountaineers, who are shooting 4 of 12 so far. Gabe Osabuohian turned the ball over on his first offensive touch of the day. Toney will be at the line when play resumes. 15:08, 1H, Arkansas 16, West Virginia 5. Bob Huggins had to call a timeout prior to the first media stoppage of the day. The Razorbacks are off to another hot start at home with this starting lineup. About the only thing that went wrong for Arkansas in the opening 4+ minutes was JD Notae picked up 2 fouls, including one 10 seconds and after he made a right wing 3 to begin the game. Stanley Umude has played great. He has 7 points, Notae has 5 and Jaylin Williams 4 to go with 4 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. The Razorbacks are 6 of 9 shooting so far, 2 of 3 from 3. West Virginia is 2 of 6. Arkansas is plus 5 in Davonte Davis time since checking in for Notae. He had an assist to Williams for an and one almost immediately. Odie's Toney has a pair of assists as well. Pre-game, Arkansas starting lineup: JD Notae, Odie's Toney, Stanley Umude, Trey Wade and Jaylin Williams. This group has shot 47.6% from 3-point range over 84 possessions the last 4 games, per Hoopland. Defensively, opponents have scored 0.73 PPP against it and made 15.4% of their threes. Williams is averaging 15.0 points and 10.2 rebounds over the last 5 games. JD Notae continues to spearhead Arkansas offense, averaging 20.6 points per game in conference play on 41.6% shooting. Over 7 league games, Notae is 6 of 16 on off-the-dribble threes and 10 of 35 on catch-and-shoot attempts. West Virginia starters: Taz Sherman, Sean McNeil, Isaiah Cottrell, Kedrian Johnson and Jalen Bridges. The Mountaineers have 4 players averaging better than 8.5 points per game this season, led by Sherman at 18.5. He is the engine offensively, shooting 42.1% from the field and 33.7% beyond the arc. Sherman also has a team-high 46 assists and is second with 28 steals. McNeil is second in scoring at 13.6 per game and the team's most effective perimeter weapon. He has made 34 of 86 3-point attempts for the season, including 13 of 29 in Big 12 games. Gabe Osabuohian, a former Arkansas forward, is coming off a career-high 17-point game against Oklahoma earlier this week. He leads the team in deflections and charges drawn,